music so loud? Do do do. Smoking mirror. Is that really loud? Seems loud.
This must be the place. Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months.
She has just a different voice actor.
I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, big boy. Mayans. Oh, damn. Sacrifice. Ah, giant spider. Kill it. Kill it with fire. No, don't go near me. It's gross. Oh no!
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Yeah, knock the block of wood. Squash the spider.
Maybe I'd been
Splat.
a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape. I wasn't touching that spider goo.
Ew, no, look at his
I couldn't
face.
reach while tied to the chair.
Alright, can we...
It looked like Nico's handbag, but I...
Well, mate, what's that? Is it a hook? Yep, that works. Right, the books.
One mighty bound, our hero was free.
Kill the
Now,
spider, it's
I had
worth
to
it.
deal with that fire. The rope was shredded and no possible use to me.
Well, then that's
The
pointless.
projecting bracket had served its purpose. There was nothing else I could... I had no time...
Squishy spider. Now gotta turn the fire off.
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila.
That'll put the fire out.
Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal. Ew. Disgusting.
Glug.
Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
Pick up the
There
worm.
was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet. It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Why would you? Check the drawers.
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Pot.
Oy vey, that's hilarious. That is so funny.
Now I can get her handbag.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful.
Let's go through her handbag. Dart.
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end. This didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Are you gonna pick up a
I'd
bag?
already ransacked Nico, and besides which, the color didn't suit.
Oh well, you can give it back to Nico, mate. Jeez.
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
Right?
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas. The cabinet was locked.
Let's see.
It was Nico's lips. It wasn't my color. The pot contained a key.
Oh, a key. Handy.
The key was way too large to fit into that tiny keyhole.
It's a big key.
The bookcase had fallen on its front, making it impossible to reach the books inside.
Well, lift the bookcase up, you fool.
I wasn't touching.
Oh. Punting?
Nice couple.
You gonna, like, move it aside?
The photograph wasn't any use to me.
There might be a safe behind it, bruh. Bruh. Need gas, huh? To spray all over that.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
I guess it was. Bloody spider.
I had no time to sit around.
The only thing I can think of with the key is this.
The cabinet was locked.
It's locked.
In the cabinet's wooden door was a very small keyhole.
Yeah, see? You have a small key.
The key was way too large to fit into that tiny keyhole.
Well... maybe pointy, right? Oof!
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open. That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
Oh, Anstonia, you missed
Inside the cabinet was
the
a
ending
small
of the
metal
first one.
object, round at one end with a valve
This is
at
the start
other.
of number 2. I saved it as it's too hot. Okay. Well, you've got her
The
panties
panties
for
I'd
some
found
reason.
in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saved it though, so it'll be up on my Twitch if you want to watch it. It only goes for about 55 minutes.
Only.
Yeah,
The cabinet was
compared
already
to
open.
the normal 2 to 3 hour stream. Where's the cylinder?
It was a small metal cylinder with a valve at one end.
They're not his panties, they're his girlfriend's panties. They were in her handbag. He ransacked it.
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened.
They're in a handbag over here.
Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Oh, he got pretty angry towards the end of the first one.
With
He was a
well-aimed
jealous
squirt of
George.
soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Good job, hero. Well done.
I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Kick. Oh, such a hero. Oh, a note. I'll take the note.
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two.
That's newspaper.
It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
Mexico.
The phone was no use to me. Apart from Nico, there was no one in Paris I wanted to call. It was Ubier's telephone.
Ubier. Locked.
It was locked.
Rude.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chance. It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille. I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Labanau, the history student Nico had known at college.
Andre.
The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him.
Look
Gave
at George's
his
face.
telephone number. Labanau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
It was Ubier's bank statement.
Okay.
Much as I disliked him, Labanau might be my only hope of finding Nico.
Labano. Andre, you slimy Frenchman.
Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure.
You jerk.
Andre?
What a
You better show, you creep.
piece of shit.
I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear.
What a look of disgust. So good. Ugh.
The door
Still locked. Okay, well, try the big key. That seemed to work. Alright.
I unlocked the door. I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labanau again, but he was my only link with Nico.
Bloody Labano. Oh, surprise, surprise, he's not here.
There was no sign of Lavender when I got to the cafe.
Hey.
I decided to order a coffee and wait.
Andre.
He's never where you wanted to be.
Yeah, jerk. Garçon. Coffee.
Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate.
It's the old cop.
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was. Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back to Paris?
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Well, fucking la-di-da, mate.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
Ubi.
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
I'm not finished talking to you. Look at this. Check this out.
What do you make of this dart?
I remember a case where the victim was killed with just such a device. The poison acted in seconds, causing his body to swell up like an inflatable life raft.
Interesting.
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Oh, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Thanks.
Tell me what you make of this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting.
Stabby
I'd say
stab.
that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type.
Oh, hey, kitty.
With an Oedipus complex.
Just about everything apart from the ponytail.
Nice. What about this?
He wouldn't have wanted that.
Kitty. Can I have your
Couldn't
flask?
snatch the man's flask while he was looking.
Damn.
Really? In there is where you're gonna hide?
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labino.
Cheeky kitty. Wait, waiter. Get your butt out here. I want a coffee. Thank you.
Hey, you.
Hey,
Look,
you.
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Rude. Well, thank you for the coffee, mate. It's about time.
Un café.
Thanks. What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe. I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me. I didn't sell it to him.
Do you know a guy called Andre Labino?
Oui. I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No. I have not seen him today.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. He married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty
little
professor
dachshund.
and the movie star.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in
Sounds like a
suspicious
porn star's name.
circumstances.
Carol Climax.
Expect Clara?
How did Oubier's
Yeah, probably
wife
does.
die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away.
Yeah, they couldn't
What?
get
It
out.
does.
They worked a tight alibi.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah, oui. Sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds like a real close relationship you have going.
That's all.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, slime boy.
Well, this is a surprise.
No, I'm not wrong, am I, Aaron?
I wouldn't normally call you. But I was in trouble, Andre.
Oh,
Deep
mate.
trouble. You have
Fucking
to help me
listening
find
to our conversation.
What have you dragged
Yeah,
me
right?
into this time?
her. It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her. And he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
Well, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
It's a wolf
So
or a
that's what
coyote.
all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy. And the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god. You mean I could be in danger too?
Yeah. You dumb shit.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Sure.
Where did Nico get the stone?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Oubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself. Tell me about your friend Oubier.
He's more of
Slug.
a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
Does Oubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
You have friends?
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Glees Gallery.
Please, Gallery.
Take a look at this, Andre.
It's a bank statement.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Professor Oubier's account. 5 large cash withdrawals in the space of 3 days, all from an automatic teller in Marseille. Suspicious, isn't it?
You're even more crazy than you were before.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
Sick burn.
See you later.
Goodbye, George.
Fucking tequila worms got more backbone.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough. I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle.
Yeah, Nicole
We'll
is a
leave you to
different
think
voice
it
actor
over.
for sure.
Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
The waiter said it's absinthe.
That fool wouldn't know Pernod from Catpiece.
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad. My God, that's depressing.
Yoink.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
I yoinked that. Thanks, buddy.
I had no desire to go down. Now I had another lead. I could either go
It's
back
absinthe.
to Ube's house or visit the Glee's gallery.
I'm saving him. He's old. He'd have a heart attack. Okay. Let's go to the gallery. Just show me a map again. That was
The Glee's
easier.
gallery had style and class, but very few customers.
Big yoink. Well, yeah, he's depressed. You shouldn't drink when you're depressed.
Hi, girls.
They're like, ugh, American. Jesus.
What's the joke? Okay, fine.
What is the joke? I don't speak Japanese. I don't know what they said.
Was. Ow!
Yeah. Dolphin sounds. Flipper would be proud. Hey, big boy.
Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good God, no.
Oh,
Then I guess
Aaron.
that must be
Rude.
him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
Really?
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I
Oh,
thought
sick.
Ubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Please can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he served this muck.
Hey, you're a critic, are you?
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes, very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
Oh, you jerk.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
Revenge. Son of a
The pot
bitch.
had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve. Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly cubist.
Highly cubist.
Spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very
Yeah, right?
profound.
What a jerk.
I could see a pattern emerging in this artist's work. The wasteland. Too minimalistic for too much money.
Guess we talked to this fool.
I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days, one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir. One doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it. Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Ubier.
His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Ubier himself.
Cat. Oi.
I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Oh.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Ubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Of course not.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
Don't call them Indians, mate. They're natives. Oh my god.
Do you believe the story that Ubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Have you seen any of Ubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last
So-
time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated.
All evidence leads to Miss Carol Climax indeed being a porn star.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
Yeah, he's like sloshed.
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
Can I put the worm in his wine? Or the absinthe? Yes. Yes. Yoink.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
I don't think he would. You're too dumb. He's about to
Did you
fall
put
over.
Something in my drink.
Yeah, I did. Well, what do
Sing
you
it,
think?
Aaron.
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Sounds like the same voice actor that did the George Washington voice in Day of the Tentacle. No. Damn, he liked the absinthe. That backfired. Well, he wobbled when I gave him more, so... More again? Fall over, break pots?
I didn't think he'd be interested.
Hey, put your glass back. There you go. Yeah, have some more.
Allow me.
Jack. Oh no!
I had no possum.
Check the packing crate.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
He slept very, very much sleep.
Underneath the logo of a
No,
flag,
he's not dead.
the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
That'd be Paris to Marseille in French.
It was beginning Ubier had organized Nico's abduction. Ubier
No.
withdrew money from
Just
Marseille.
talking about this.
Ubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille.
I'm not
That's
talking
how
to
the
you, I'm
foreign
talking to
Transglobal
my
label had
stream.
once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't
Adoy.
much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set
Of course
up
it's not
immediately
Mars.
to catch the evening train.
That'd be transgalactic shipments. Marseille.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
Right, so this is the original start of the old Broken Sword 2 as well. So the remastered, they add a bit of intro channels, which is cool. Have a squeeze. Hello, look in the window. Angry dog. Clunk. Doggo. He's an angry doggo.
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, that's why I said good morning.
I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
What time is it anyhow?
Yeah, right.
Can't
Arrgh.
before. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
Did he say the big hands on the floor? That doesn't mean anything.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say.
Poor thing's hungry.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure, they have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take
No.
a look?
Not until after the holidays.
After the holidays.
Back in a month.
Jesus. It's a bit rough.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
Damn.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? What's the dog's name?
20.
20.
Unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife. She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Sweet.
Right?
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the day. Their
Big oof.
business is none of mine.
Righto.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her. And you should tell her the docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah. Struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
A poison dart, huh?
I could tell he didn't believe me.
He's like, yeah, sure.
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert.
Yeah, smart. See, he's smart in some things.
Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
I showed him the panties, Anstony. I didn't give them to him, I kept them.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Beans.
Not this one. Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
Just a little.
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible.
Dirigible. Such a cool
This
word.
is the dart that the Indian shot at my girlfriend.
Sheesh. That's pretty weird, but I don't see why you'd expect to find her here.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
Oh no.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Right?
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
I bet you can't. You stir your beans, buddy.
Hey,
Doggo!
20. Hey, 20.
He gets angry, look. He's got energy. Angry doggo.
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained attack dog. A killer.
Oh, poor 20. Underfed. Unappreciated. Oh, bottle. Rough. Can't reach. Clown will
The
eat me.
bottle was just out of reach. Nothing was gonna get me into that water if I could help it. I couldn't reach the coat. I couldn't reach...
Can't reach things.
I couldn't reach the documents.
Oh, keys.
I couldn't reach that far. I couldn't reach...
Can't reach anything.
I couldn't reach...
Alright. Ah. Pick up the hook.
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook.
For bringing boats in. You figured right, my friend.
The bottle was just...
Yeah, I said use the hook. What are you doing? You're not even gonna... Yeah, there you go. Fool.
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little.
I mean, you got a whole lot of shit here. That's cool.
It was the beer bottle that slob of a watchman had dumped in the sea, now half full of filthy dock water. The label read, Surge, the beer that clears your head. Not such a good idea. Wrong.
Wrong. Make him come running out again. Fall down the hole. Go and annoy 20. 20.
Hey, 20.
You're a jerk, cat. You know that? Hey, isn't the thing down?
Didn't I tell you to stay?
I was nowhere near it. It's that dog. He's crazy.
Hey, mind what you say. He's sensitive to negative criticism.
Oh, puppy.
Ouch! That's hot.
Yeah, it is. Fool of a took.
The panties would not have been thick enough to shield.
Always gotta try. Knock knock.
You
Sure.
dropped your beer bottle.
Not me, pal.
Yes, you did. I saw you drop it right in the sea. Don't you know better than to dump your trash in the ocean?
I don't see no fish complaining.
See you later.
The chimney was a metal pipe with a conical hat on top to stop the rain getting in. The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
Cone.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
Just cuz. Na 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 na.
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
Take some
Someone had
coal.
once told me a piece of coal brought you luck.
It's always good to have a rock.
Who was I to argue with irrational superstition? The packet was full of dog biscuits.
Biggies.
That mug was a health risk. I decided to leave it where it was.
Smart. Smart man.
Baked beans in ketchup. Yow!
It's hot, dude.
Stove equals heat. Heat equals burn. Burn equals excruciating pain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat on Earth. The box contained nothing but blank forms.
So do we need out of here? I guess so. Slam.
My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform.
Bro.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
I sorry, 20.
I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking. It
Prob-
soon passed.
Probably needs a bath though, let's be honest. Splash.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... well, like a dog.
He looks like he's having fun. Doggy! Do the sneaky sneaky.
It read Pont de Nord, fine wine producers. I didn't recognize the label. It read Condor Trans Global. I'd come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside. I decided not to tamper with the clamp. Those jaws looked like they could snap shut at any moment. I couldn't reach the wheel and couldn't see any point in climbing.
Eh? Okay.
The doors looked 100 years old, but they were still very sturdy. A sturdy chain and padlock hung around the door handles.
Alright. Try Condor. The doors in Condor.
There was a little grill set into the door. That door seemed to be the only way into the warehouse.
Knock knock.
The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking. The grill opened from the inside. Maybe there was a way in up there. It was a duct from a ventilation fan.
Open the window. Dudes.
I couldn't reach the blades of the fan, which if I'd stuck my fingers in there, I'd never be able to play guitar again.
True.
I'd better think that... No, I had to...
Tangle them up.
That isn't yet enough.
Damn. Alright, I got nothing. Try the other door. Other stairs. Other window. How many of these barrels could there be? Two windows.
The window was jammed shut.
Well, you know love, maybe.
Really? Hmm. Boat hooks are solid, right? Right? Right.
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak. That must be his boss.
Is that UBA?
I decided there was a better way to attract their attention. The boat hook was jammed in the dented fan blades. I decided...
Guess we knock on the door now, that they can't hear the fan. Knock knock! Oh, George with the tactical slide down.
Who is it?
Police, we want to talk to you about abduction, arson, and attempted murder.
You got a warrant?
Sure I got a warrant. Open the door, I'll show you.
You wait.
That's got him scared and angry.
Run away! He's like, hey, what was that? Someone is a dumbass. Yes! No, it just knocked him out onto the boat. He'll be fine.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
Key.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coramonte City. It was locked.
Key?
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
Damn. What's that little dude? Where'd he go? There he is.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad? Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Coramonte.
Is that where you're from? Coramonte City?
Coramonte.
Okay.
Jeez.
What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me.
Classic.
Tell me what you've done with Nico, and I'll share these biscuits with you. I knew it sounded lame, trying to bargain with a box of doggy snacks. Besides, how was he to know how yummy they tasted? Do you know what this is?
Peito. Lotseka peito. Inyakotla goino moto.
Sure.
This was the dart you used to knock out my girlfriend. If she's come to any harm, I will count you personally responsible.
Lotseka peito fnor.
I got a little
What
key.
does this key unlock?
Huh?
It's me. Unlock me.
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay? Hey, come back here.
Bye. See ya.
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
Ding. Oh, statue. Hello. Statue, bro.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
Box.
There. That would keep the doors from closing.
Good job, mate. You could, like, put it on the
I was
ground.
wrestling with a small crate when I noticed the label on its side. Danger. Live contents do not drop.
Snakes.
The crate was labeled. There were small holes in the top and sides, and scratchy noises coming from inside.
Or giant spiders again.
It was a large
Ew.
crate with no label. The statue looked as if it was Central or South American in origin. The statue looked way too heavy for me to move. A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors. These doors were not going to open.
Oh no.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope. There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
No. Hem.
Hi, Bucky. What is all over your face? What is all over your face? Show your father.
An unmarked switch.
What have you been eating? Smells like Nesquik. Click a switch.
Nothing happened. That was probably because the elevator...
Oh, you reckon, mate?
It was a device to prevent the elevator doors closing when they were obstructed.
Obstruction. Hey.
I
Scratch
noticed
marks.
a faint mark on the wooden floor.
Scratchy marks.
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
Hey, buddy.
My fingers traced the outline of a
Yeah, mate.
secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling. Just as I'd hoped. A secret room. Nico!
Nico! Ah, bonus comic artwork.
There. How you feeling?
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Ubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Moon. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Ubier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Ubier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Nico, wait!
Would have thought she'd say Paris instead of Paris. She's French after all. Take all the things.
I decided to keep the masking tape. It was bound to be of some use to me.
I'm sure.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure. The statue looked way too heavy for me to move.
Stuff next week. And next week's when I'm also doing my science quiz.
Oh, nice.
You working Saturdays?
Okay.
No.
Tell me what you know about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central America. A place called Cuaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs. Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightens me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes, they're like a wild animal's, like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Did you know Ubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Ubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Moon?
Yes, you remember him?
He's not Sergeant.
Well, of course I do. But I thought he was dead.
Oh no, he reappeared after the broken sword case had blown over. When he found out who was in with the Neo-Templars, he went into hiding. Moon knew more than was good for him.
Does he know about our involvement with the case?
If he does, he's not telling. Still, he got a sudden promotion.
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought Titipoco from the jungle.
Titty what?
Titipoco. That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
Titipoco. Titty what?
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right.
Suspect.
I kept it as a souvenir.
Not a kids show.
No. What is
I
this?
found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
Yeah.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough.
She doesn't look happy.
Look, the little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that poisoned dart?
Of course I'm sore.
Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, Georges. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
You got rope. On the pulley, right? And push it, because it's heavy. Oh.
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
Still in your science space?
Yes.
That's Milo. Which is now everywhere in the kids'
Ha ha ha.
The pallet rose about 6 inches off the floor. I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics.
What on earth
Hydraulics.
are you doing?
Trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
Yes.
I like to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
Why are you so negative, Nancy? Now who's a negative one, Nico?
It was too heavy for me to move on my own.
Well, she could see what I was trying to do. She could have offered. Ugh.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Thank you, Lex. Now can you go clean up the mess, please?
Okay. Push!
What is that?
Great teamwork.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
I thought about hanging from the cable with my bare hands, but it
Red
was
band,
too
red
far
band.
at the other end of the cable to escape that way.
Right?
A cable stretched way out across the docks to a building in the distance.
Manacles.
Nico, I have a great idea.
Splash.
Josh, where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, Andre. Give the stone to George.
well,
Papa.
of course. If you say so, Nicole.
He's like, hey man, thanks for the bath.
Thank you so much, Andre.
George, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Coromonte City.
Coromonte is in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
Come on, Josh. He's replaced the display case with a littler one, so no big boys can fall into it.
The traveler's rear entrance to Central America.
Well,
that's how it was translated in the brochure. We didn't know what we were looking for, but the offices of Condor Transglobal seemed a good place to start.
what is Nico wearing?
Hey, it's market day.
It is market day.
I don't see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Quaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Transglobal.
Ha. And that is where we'll leave this one. It has been an hour. Stream. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I have some adulting to do, unfortunately. So I will chat to you later. It is a good game. It's so much fun. I love these series. They're amazing. I shall. And I believe Tuesday night after work and kids are in bed asleep, I will be streaming The Witcher 3. So it's probably going to be like super early morning for you, Anstonia, unfortunately. But feel free to come by, Aaron, if you're not doing anything. Alright, homies, I'm out. Peace.